I want safety first. But this man, no, you came over here and started touching me, man. That's not cool. That's not
You gotta
cool.
recheck your cameras, buddy.
Okay, no, I know what check my cameras. Okay,
right.
I want to complain for him.
Okay, the front
Alright,
office
YouTube,
is
we
around
live.
this
My
building to the
bad.
right-hand side. You can walk in the
All right,
front
thanks.
and speak to the
And what's your name,
office
sir?
So I'm
downstairs.
live on YouTube and
What?
Twitch, guys.
Hanley, how do I spell it?
Hanley. I'm just gonna ask you what's
Any
your name.
luck?
This is for intel.
Listen, I'm not. I showed you I'm not a threat. I have no weapons on me. I showed you I'm not a threat.
Right here.
Who's this?
Other officers in uniform. Look,
Okay, great. Yeah, because listen, wait, but you guys, this is a police headquarters, and you guys come at me with this regular guys. Okay, I get it. You guys are detectives, whatever,
like him, though. I
undercover,
like
plainclothes. But I mean, he did come out with his badge, but you can't be touching me like that and putting me up against the wall, man.
Having a conversation and answering questions keeps things
I'm
at a low
trying.
level.
They didn't even ask me a question,
I
man.
don't
They just
know
came up to
why
me and
my
put me into the
thing isn't
corner.
saying that I'm
If they would
alive.
listen, you came here and look, you did your job. You came here and you de-escalated what you're trained to do. And what did I do in return? I showed you I'm not armed, and I've been nothing but respectful
How
towards
about
you.
we move on with our day?
I mean, you can move on with your day whenever you'd like, man. I don't know what you need to do, but you can go and do whatever you want to do. I'm not stopping you from doing your job, man.
So they weren't too bad. I don't think they were too assholey. I mean, I know he's saying he didn't get too physical. Though. They saying they didn't get too physical with him. So I wouldn't say. Mhm. It's a little fishy. Checking out these cars. This obviously was still during COVID, so this video. Okay, it's finally saying that I am live. My gosh. It's freaking out. Like, what is going on? After this one, I'm gonna check out Amagansett Press. That's actually my favorite audio. Amagansett Press. He usually goes first, does his videos with his son, watching The Watchmen. I find him pretty entertaining. He's a funny guy. He's a funny ass guy. Yeah, so I like to go way to the bottom, way to the bottom. Way to the bottom. Way to the bottom. Okay. Police traffic stop an attorney and the boys at the station. Who are the boys? I remember in one video, he was telling the guy about his piece of shit marks though. But after this we can watch some Ian Allen. Or maybe some more AP. I want to get one of those sticks, like what he has, those handlers for the camera. Yeah, while we watch this, I'm gonna go on Amazon and look for one on Jeff Bezos' internet. Did you see some story? I saw some news flipping recently about how they said Amazon Prime is,
So it's a good thing to hear.
has on occasion been
I'm sorry, you're a lawyer?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
signing people up
I know,
for.
some stuff.
Let me pause this right quick.
What kind of law do
Because
you?
I want to hear that. Signing people up for Prime without their, without their consent, pretty much, and then making it difficult for them to unsubscribe. Predatory practices abound online, so be careful, guys, because these people are doing funny business with your credit card, charging up stuff. Just gotta watch it. Now back to vid.
Constitutional law, but I do land use, municipal law.
Oh, cool.
Real estate, general practice.
Good.
Litigation.
Good. Well, these
I
guys
think
better
how
watch
much
their
does a
step with you, I guess.
GoPro cost? Anybody?
What did he pull you over for, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm not really sure. He said I was kind of
Wow,
speeding. I don't think I was. He didn't say speeding.
pricey.
He said I was, going quickly. He didn't tell me.
I guess
That's where I was
not.
going. But this is my husband's car, and apparently the registration is expired. So.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, boy.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So I'll have to give my husband a talking to.
Yeah. No, that's not a good thing. Well, it's a ticket. I don't think it's a moving violation, your registration, is it?
No, it shouldn't be. I just,
At least you won't get any points on
that.
that.
Yeah.
GoPro.
Well, sorry to
tell
see you in
him
a
that
situation
that's it.
like this, but hopefully it doesn't
Yeah.
happen to you too often.
No, it doesn't. I was just heading back to the office. So.
Gotcha. Well, I'll let you
From court.
get back
May
to
have
business.
mobile
All right,
phone
thanks.
chest
No, thank you. I
strap
appreciate you
mounts.
taking the time.
Okay.
Oh, what, with a GoPro on us? I don't know if I need to walk around with my phone mounted to my chest just yet.
You mind me asking if he gave you a ticket?
I did get a ticket, yes.
You did?
For, I guess for the, for the expired inspection.
But not speeding.
No.
Well, that's good.
No.
Well, again, I thank you so much. It's very, we're out here because it's very important that people know their rights, and we're just trying. It's a story to educate the public on
Great.
First Amendment rights and constitutional rights, and
Excellent.
you know,
And who
these
are you
things
working with?
I'm actually freelance,
Uh-huh.
but I do have an account with a worldwide news agency, so my stuff gets picked up
Okay.
anywhere.
All right.
But our rights are being eroded daily, and it's somebody's got to remind
gotta
people.
keep an eye out.
Absolutely.
Yeah? All right. Thanks.
Thank you very much. You have a
Okay.
wonderful day.
You too.
Take care. Well, so the young lady wound up getting a ticket for expired registration, and I guess he let her go on the supposed speeding pullover. All right, so I'm at the East Hampton train station, which is right across the street from the stop that we were just at. And some guy just yelled at me, "Hey, what are you doing?" So we're gonna go see what his issue is today. Guy pushing a bicycle over here. See where he went.
Yeah, so he usually
Are
goes
you
to like
calling me, man?
public spaces.
What's this guy? Here it is. I'm sorry, were you calling me, man?
I said, what are you doing?
Oh, videoing out in public. How you doing? It's a nice train station.
First time you've been here?
First time I've been in here since they
Renovation?
renovated it, yes.
They renovated it in the summertime, in July.
Yeah, it was a lot of work. They did a nice job. My name's Jason, by the
They
way.
can't, they couldn't,
What's your name? I didn't.
I mean, Joe.
Your name's Joe.
They
Good to meet
couldn't
you,
do
Joe.
anything as far as restructuring it. And you didn't get me on video, did you?
I did. Yeah.
Why?
We're in a public building, and you called me.
I didn't call you. I said, what the hell are you doing?
Right. So I'm
So if
coming to
I'm asking
answer
you,
your question.
if I'm asking you, what are you doing? You're supposed to say, I'm videoing so and so. And I said, what are you doing?
Oh, out videoing out in public.
Oh, what's up?
That's what I did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We're out in public.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you catching a train today, or just?
Am I?
Yeah. Yeah. Just kind of hanging out. And,
Interview this guy here. Ask him, who was he fighting?
who's he fighting?
Scar on his nose?
He doesn't look like a guy who's having a fight.
Oh, you should see the other guy.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Well, that's what they always say.
He's still in the hospital.
Is he really? Yeah. Good for him. He probably deserves it, I'm sure.
That's on something.
All right. Well, you have a good day, Joe.
man.
Take care, buddy. I video matters of interest for the public,
Oh, okay.
and I upload them to a news site. I work freelance,
Oh, okay.
and sometimes my stuff gets picked up, sometimes it doesn't. And
Yep.
Yeah.
I hear you.
gives me something to do. Yeah.
I was a photography buff years ago.
Were you really?
Yeah.
You got to pick the camera back up.
I know.
Yeah, you got a phone.
You know what? I always like black and white better than color.
Oh, so do I.
Oh
Black and
my
white
gosh.
says so much
Side note, I
definition,
did
telling
not
a story.
know.
So what is your, if you don't mind, I'll sit here next to you for a minute. So what is your thing?
Is
Like
Henry
still
Cavill
photography,
going to be
video?
the new James
Still
Bond?
photography. Still photography.
I actually would
Cool.
watch it.
Especially
I'm not
landscapes.
gonna
There
lie.
you go.
You know, landscapes.
So
seascapes, stuff
Ansel
like
Adams?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Actually, looking at these old pictures.
Geralt
Yeah, actually,
Riviere.
I can remember the old steam look here. I mean, I was born and raised here in East Hampton.
East Hampton.
Yeah, I can remember the old steam locomotives coming. Yep.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to your day, sir.
All right, have a
Pleasure
good
meeting
one.
you.
Pleasure
Appreciate it.
meeting
Thank you
you.
very much for letting us videotape and
Okay.
express our First Amendment rights, and I hope you pick your camera up. You got a camera on that phone. Start taking some pictures,
Well,
man.
I never even think about the camera on the phone.
Well, start thinking about, maybe I reminded you of something today.
You did.
And anytime
'Cause,
you interact-
every once in a while, it's somebody like a crime video or something like that. Damn, I got a camera on the phone.
Yeah. And you should know that anytime, I don't know if you do very often, but anytime you interact with any kind of law enforcement, police, anything like that, you have a 100% right to videotape them
Yeah.
in the course of their duties.
Right.
And you always should. That's a little advice.
And they won't get ugly?
No, well, you know what? They always ask you to get their good side, but to me that means they have a bad side.
Well,
Right, so you gotta watch out for that.
That's true. That's true.
No,
They're only guys doing their job.
No,
I
they
don't have a
are.
problem.
But, and you know what? 90% of them and 90% of the stuff we do is all good stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yep.
every once in a while you come across one, and we don't look for those things to create a problem. The whole
Right.
purpose of coming across guys like that is to educate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them know what is, because you know what? Maybe I'll save somebody.
It is
from
an
getting beaten up one
education, and
day.
I do think
Maybe I'll save somebody from getting tased one day. Who knows? But photographs don't get old, and neither does
More,
video. So
true.
pick your camera up and start taking pictures.
professional
Take pictures of everything you see.
and
You have when you're out in public,
sensitive
just so you know, if you're standing
to
somewhere where you have a right to
people's
be in public, you have a right
rights.
to
They
film
should just be a
anything
little
you see.
professional. Just
Yep. You cannot
You know,
trespass someone's
you're
eyes.
not a hammer.
This
You're
is true.
still
This is true.
in a community.
So,
You're
I'll
not
leave you with
just
that.
in the
You have a
military.
wonderful day,
You're
sir.
Have a
in
good day.
a
I
community.
appreciate
You're
your
like
time,
a
and
community.
take care.
You're still a public servant. You're not here to shoot first, ask questions
Look
later.
around
That
the
might
inside
be
of the
the
station while we're
situation
here.
in
The
some
station was just
instances, but
renovated over the summer of 2018, and it looks a lot nicer now than it did.
Yeah, it's back to 1800s.
Yep, it's an old station. I'm actually
Yeah,
glad that
do
we're
better.
allowed to change the
Well,
footprint.
actually, the wainscot, this is all original. I can remember back, I was born in 1960. This is all original. The only
Right.
thing missing is where you see the square port. That's where the big old pot belly stove used to be.
Oh, that's where the heat, yeah? No, that's interesting. Well, all right, brother, I'll let you go. You have a good day.
Okay,
Enjoy
have a
the
good
sunshine.
day. Have a
It's a
good
beautiful day to take some pictures.
if you don't have the temperament to
Take care,
deal with the
brother.
public, like, perhaps that should not be the job for you, but
So I'll just give you a quick look at the outside of the station here.
On the line for the public, but
They really did a beautiful job. It's a lot nicer than it used to be.
you can't treat people badly.
It's a very, very
Been
busy
given
station in the
lots of
summertime.
power to deal that could greatly
Get a
affect
lot of people coming
people's
out on the
rights,
train for
so
the
you have
weekends.
to wield it properly.
Excuse me, gentlemen. So it's a station here in East Hampton, New York, right in the middle of the village. That direction is Montauk, New York. And this direction is Manhattan, New York City. All right, guys. Well, just when you thought you were done, just thought I was going to be filming that traffic stop. It was very nice of that lady to take her time to speak to us. I was going to head over to the train station here since we're right across the street and just give you guys a look at the station and get some footage of that. And had somebody engage me, so we had a follow-up on that, and I guess it all went well. So I'm going to cross the street, get back in the car, ride around, and see if we can find anything else. So for now, guys, Amagansett Press, out.
Let's try this one.
Dreaming of a career in computer science? The first step to get there is to earn a degree. Study computer science at IU in a way that matches your goals, life.
So what are you guys just recording here? The post office doesn't want you standing here recording them on their property. If you guys want, you can go across the road.
You expect the worst. You
Okay,
think you're
so
going to get
this
put on
one
YouTube and make a
looks
fool
like
out of
he is
yourself,
at
and that's
a
what you
post
do.
office.
Man, kick rocks. Get the hell out of here. Adios. How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press, and we are coming to you today from Sault Ste. Marie in Michigan. We are actually right across the border from Canada. River, the border runs right down the middle of the river. I'll show you a quick shot of that now. Pretty cool. Haven't seen Canada in 40 years exactly. I was 12 years old, went to Montreal with my father, long time ago. But we are coming to you today from the United States Post Office here in Sault Ste. Marie. And we're just going to pay a little visit on these folks and find out if they honor and respect our right to take video and photographs in public and from publicly accessible areas of public places. As usual, I am out with Watching the Watchman today. And let me just give you a little, we're at a busy intersection here. Let me just give you a little view of the neighborhood where we are. There's a thrift store here. Got the guys in the tow truck yelling at us. Screaming Amagansett Press. Never thought so many people would know the name Amagansett. So, laundry service here. Post office diagonally across the street. Sue Printing Company right here. Yes, sir.
Can't believe it.
How are you, man?
Big fan.
Right,
Pleasure to meet you. Been watching you forever.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Didn't go well at Escanaba.
Well, they all go well. So, I'm sure somebody gets something positive out of all of them.
I was hoping you were going to be here sooner or later.
Yeah, we're here.
Good to meet you.
Beautiful
guys.
spot.
Ben, yeah.
And what was your first name?
Eugene.
Eugene, pleasure to meet you, brother.
Pleasure to meet you.
We appreciate your support, man.
Love what you do.
Thank you, buddy.
Have a great day.
You too. All right, guys, and usually I give you the time and temperature check while I'm showing you around, but we'll do that now. Today is Friday, June 24th, 2022. It is 2:10 in the afternoon, and it is 81 degrees, sunny, breezy, and absolutely beautiful here in Sault Ste. Marie. We'll see how it goes, guys. This should be an interesting one. Stand by.
Investigate that.
Hey, make it out there, Watchman.
What's up?
What's happening? Welcome to Sault Ste. Marie.
Yeah.
Until we got here, I thought it was
Marie.
Sault Ste. Marie. If you look up how it's spelled, but it's Sault Ste. Marie is the way they pronounce it. And glad I got it right in the video here. I've been practicing all morning. But yeah, so you ready to go check the folks out at the post office here? Very cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. So just so you guys know who don't follow our channels, if you're new here, welcome. Those of you who follow our channels already know. What we're going to do is we'll give you a tour of the outside of the building here, check out the area around the post office.
So,
take a look at the back, at the loading dock,
just so you know, post offices are public facilities. There's actually a rule posted inside them called Postal 7 stating that the public is allowed to take photos in publicly accessible areas of the post office. What is interesting is that often a lot of the staff or postmasters don't even know that that's like a thing. They've never seen it, even though it's posted on the wall. Which, I don't know. It's weird. I guess it's training. Maybe it's training. Maybe it's something else. Who knows?
employee parking lot, the public parking lot, see what's going on. And then we'll check out what kind of signage we have on the doors. And then we will at some point be going in to get a stamp. So stay tuned. A lot of construction going on in the area, a lot of improvements. I guess they have, I'm assuming they have harsh winters here and you can't do a lot of this asphalt and road work when it's cold out. So unfortunately they have to do it in their season. So let's see. I have a couple of cones out here. Post office parking only. Same thing on the other one. So this is the public parking lot, customer parking lot for the post office. And always remember, guys, when you're on postal property, you are bound by 39 CFR Part 232.1B2.
Vehicles and their contents are subject to inspection.
So don't bring your no-go items to the post office. As you guys can see also, there are no restricted area, no trespassing signs. This is the employee section here, their loading docks. Here's a shot of one of their mail Jeeps. And you can see here's their loading dock.
So the loading dock.
They have a lot of loading docks here. Decent sized post office. What'd you say? It was about 20,000 people in Sault Ste. Marie?
I think it's like 13,000 or something.
13,000, that's what it was. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So here's a postal
Pretty
vehicle
small
coming
town.
in.
I'm not sure.
All right, so let's go take a look at the side here. What does she do? Oh, there you go. Thought that might be the case. So that's pretty cool. She loaded all her stuff up on the edge of the loading bay there, and then went inside, opened the door, and brought it all in. Work smarter, not harder. That's the post office motto. All right. So this is the Arlington side of the post office, Arlington Street, the corner of Osborne Boulevard.
Yeah, this video is pretty slow, but I see what happens. Sometimes it picks up.
After you, sir. Sorry?
You guys with the news?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear
Are
you.
you guys with the news?
Am I with the news? No.
No, you're
No,
just taking
not at
pictures.
all. Sorry?
You're just taking pictures?
I'm actually taking video. Video and audio.
I wonder if she's
Yeah.
riding the
How you doing today?
scooter
Good.
just
How you
for
guys doing?
fun.
Good.
Like it's
Have fun.
a Saturday, she out on a scooter. Or is this like...
No, you're all good, man. Just I wanted to say I appreciate you being out. I love seeing guys out taking pictures with a long lens and a real camera these days.
Oh, right
Instead of an
on.
iPhone, you know?
Definitely.
What are you shooting with?
Mark III, I think.
Right on.
Yeah.
Is it for work or you just having fun?
Little
If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, no, not at all. Little column A, little column B.
Oh, cool.
I
Very
do
cool.
media production
Okay.
and social media management. So,
Oh, very cool.
yeah, I'm just going to get B-roll pictures of a busy downtown and a busy cafe.
Awesome. Well, hopefully nobody attacks you for having a camera in your hands.
They could certainly try.
Yeah, they could. You ever have any issues with anybody giving you a hard time?
Nah.
No, I'm surprised.
Why?
I get grief all the time with this thing.
From who?
People will just walk by me and say, did you just take my, I don't want to be on your video. Did you just take my picture?
I mean, I have had people, but like, I guess maybe I've done it long enough that I just don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm a new kid on the block, man, so I'll figure it out.
Oh, I get you. Well, the last like 3 years I did it for United Way, so if anybody's like, hey, you're taking my picture, I'm doing it for a good cause.
Oh, there you go.
Get
Yeah,
uppity with me.
There you go. Well, have fun, man. Try to stay in the shade.
Oh, yeah, you too.
Right on. I think I found a good spot here. All right. Let's get the wide angle working today.
Alright, I did a little full screen mode for y'all. My bad, guys.
It's the Dynamax XL 340D 322 something, but it's the
biggest giveaway we've done yet.
The biggest giveaway we've ever done. The most money we've ever spent on a prize.
Aside from
that was an accident. We back.
Oh, sorry about it. Sault Ste. Marie police vehicle going by. It's vehicle number 10. my gimbal whacked out there a little bit. Sorry about that.
Okay, so the police pull up.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
What are you guys up to?
Sorry?
So what are you guys just recording here?
What am I up to?
Yeah. We
What
just
are-
had a complaint. The post office doesn't want you standing here recording them on their property. If you guys want, you can go across the road. That's perfectly
The
fine.
post office doesn't want me here
So the
recording.
man
I'm on a
come
sidewalk.
to-
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Let me go in and talk to him, see what's going on. Okay.
Somebody actually called you from the. I just got here 3 minutes ago.
Okay, I'll go take a look and see what's
Wow.
going on.
Can I just ask who I'm speaking with?
Yeah, I'm Officer Atkins.
Atkins, and what's your badge number, sir?
2126. I'll
21,
go in and see what's
All right,
going on.
well,
Okay?
we'll see what's happening. That's interesting. Yeah. Post office called because we're outside on the sidewalk and they don't want us taking video. Wow, that's not a good look for Sault Ste. Marie. Wow.
AB know just what he be doing. He really is a shit stirrer, but
Hello.
he's funny. He's
Is
funny.
your postmaster
He's
working?
well intended.
Okay.
So somebody actually called. What did they tell you?
I don't know. I just got my call, so I'll figure that out and I'll let you guys
Wow.
know.
Okay. Interesting. I just think that's fascinating.
A firm. I was requesting 89 to come on up here.
And go get some.
Isn't
Do you
this
mind
your?
if I just sneak around here real quick?
Yeah,
Excuse
absolutely.
me. Thank you.
Is this your tourist season up here?
Yeah, it's pretty busy up
So
here.
they're going to see a lot of people with cameras, aren't they?
Potentially, right?
Yeah.
You never know.
That's it's fascinating.
Excuse me, sorry.
Okay, appreciate it.
I guess it's Carla Alexander, postmaster.
Hi, is it okay if I speak to you real quick, Carla? All right.
Oh, we're going in the back. So the postmaster's name is Carla Alexander, and I believe he said when he went back there, "Is it okay if I speak to you for a minute, Carla?" So I think that's her, and that's her office. Wow, called the police on a couple of guys standing out on the sidewalk for taking pictures in a tourist town in tourist season.
They call it quick here if they see me with the camera.
I'm really shocked. That's amazing. Well, here's the inside of the post office, folks. Wasn't planning on coming in this quick. Fascinating. And then they always like to have some private secret conversation in the back so they can like make up whatever they want. I don't understand. Why wouldn't you just talk that out here with everybody present?
I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, they never even came up to us in the first place.
It's insanity. Your postmaster called the cops on us, man. You believe that?
I agree.
They're taking pictures outside? What a world.
Well, no.
Did you tell them I have a right to be here?
Okay.
Or did you foster her fear?
Okay.
No, I'm just asking you.
I let him know.
What is it with you people not wanting to communicate? You expect the worst. You think you're going to get put on YouTube and make a fool out of yourself, and that's what you do.
Okay.
Instead of just having a healthy conversation and acting cordial and professional, why would you do that?
Can I grab your name?
Absolutely not.
You don't want to provide your name?
No, not at all. You're
What
giving
about
me
you? Do you want to give yours?
you're giving me unlawful directives, telling me I can't stand in a parking lot. I'm going to go right back in their parking lot.
Okay, that's fine. Go
I don't care what they say. That's ridiculous.
Have a good day.
I was going to leave in a few minutes, but I'm going to hang out.
Okay, have a good day.
And I really think you guys should foster a little communication and open dialogue with the citizenry here instead of behaving like that.
Okay.
It's really not a good look.
I'm just here handling a complaint that I was assigned.
Right, but I might have had some questions for you, and you're rushing off dismissing me like I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, you can answer questions for me.
What could I answer
Did
for
you inform her that I'm doing nothing wrong?
I informed her that you were on their property, okay, and they didn't want you here, and that's what I
No, she
advised
informed you that I was
Yep.
on the property. So what did you inform her?
It doesn't matter what I told her.
Sure
okay?
it does.
It doesn't matter what I told her.
Sure it does. What do you mean? It doesn't matter. She called law enforcement, and it doesn't matter what law enforcement told her. Is that what you're telling me?
Sergeant coming down here, you can talk to him, okay?
I'm not interested in talking to anybody because this is the conversation you have with Sault Ste. Marie Police, Sault Ste. Marie, whatever it is. Yeah, that's ridiculous, guys. And then he doesn't even want to have a conversation about it and let her know. So while he's still here, I'm going to walk right back into their parking lot. It's the stupidest thing I ever heard. So I'm walking back into their parking lot. There's the police officer. He's got his sergeant on the way, and we'll see what the sergeant has to say.
Okay.
What are you going to do? So here I am in the parking lot. There he is parked on the street. Public parking lot. It's not even that she said she didn't want us inside the post office. She doesn't want us in their public parking lot taking pictures. Well, now that's where I'm going to be. And here comes the sergeant. He's probably going to drive off and not want to speak to us either. It's vehicle number 1. Oh, he must be an important guy. How we doing, Sarge? All right.
Just another day.
Did you let your officer know there's nothing wrong with us being in the post office parking lot?
What, you are walking in the street right now, right?
No, I'm in a parking space.
No.
You're allowed to walk in a parking spot. Why do you guys play that game, man?
I'm not gonna argue, guys.
I'm not going to argue with you either, but why don't you make yourself look good instead of acting like a fool?
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You are. And you're telling me I'm in the street?
Okay.
Man, kick rocks. Get the hell out of here. Adios. These people are fools. You got some dumbass cops in this town, man.
Finally, you see it.
Yep. Oh, I'm seeing it. And we just documented it, and a couple of 100,000 people will see it next.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. No, expose it.
Clowns.
No,
Unbelievable.
You've made my entire fucking year.
What's your first name, man?
Mike.
Mike. Jason.
Nice to meet you,
Pleasure to meet you, boss.
Hey,
you?
Jason.
Jason. There you go. I'll never forget your name.
You keep filming and spreading the word about this shit.
It's unbelievable, man. We were standing right here in the parking lot, and they called we got 5 minutes, and they called the police on us for taking pictures in the parking lot.
Like a survival, not a survival vest, but just a utility vest.
Right.
I put that on, and someone said I was walking around in hardcore body armor.
Like the police do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know the epitome of ignorance? Right here.
Well, we're gonna stick around and check it out a little longer.
Man, I wish I had more. Oh my God.
Well, I appreciate you, brother. Keep smiling. Don't let them get you down. They're gonna try hard.
Have a good one, guys.
Words to live by.
Don't give them the win, man.
Be safe.
Appreciate you, man. So you heard those sirens going. I guess the police now have better things to do than tell me I can't be in this parking lot. Stupidest thing I ever heard. And we will be going back in to get my stamp. Now, I just want to give you forewarning. They may decide to deny us service when we go back in for the stamp at this point, because they're going to be butthurt that they couldn't chase us out of here. But, you guys got to remember, I don't have the ability out here on the street at the moment to affect change, legal change, or people's opinion change. There's not enough time in the day, and it can't be done here on the street. My mission here is to expose what's going on, the good, bad, and the ugly. And we love the good, and we prefer the good. But the bad and ugly are far from gone. So we're going to record that too and document it. And whether these people like it or not, we are free Americans expressing our right to be free. And nobody's going to stop us.
I am a real American.
Stay tuned.
Can't stand in the parking lot.
I can't stand in the road. So think about that. He says to me, oh, you're standing in the road, right? When you park your car and you get out of your car, you're allowed to be in the parking space. They can't tell you can't walk. How are you supposed to get out of your car if you can't walk in a parking space?
Yeah.
And that's where I was. Shut him up immediately. But it's a shame. He had to go there. He had to go there.
To do something, yeah.
He should have just said, hey, you guys are free to film, man. Sorry about the confusion. Yeah, as long as you're in a public parking lot, you're in a public place, I have no issues with it. I've had it, guys. Enjoying your time in Sault Ste. Marie. Anything I can point you out to? Be an ambassador for your town. You police that are out there watching.
I agree that
it makes you look awful. And you're not going to be proud of yourself when you see the video. You're really not. So do things that you're going to be proud of. Don't do things that you're going to be ashamed of, especially when you're in a position of authority the way you guys are. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then if there were any customers or just civilians walking or citizens walking around that would have overheard that conversation, they would have jumped right in and supported the cops.
People respond
Blindly, without even knowing what was going on. So I'm going to ask you guys a favor. Let's bring critical thinking back to the game and cut this nonsense out. And I'm talking to law enforcement out there. What the hell is the problem? What's really the problem? You guys get calls all the time about people doing things that are perfectly lawful, and you have to go out and address them. Don't you want to minimize that and educate people, each one? And then as time goes by, people would know better? No, rather just foster the fear and anxiety, keep everybody afraid. Keep them thinking they need the police to show up and save them. Go ahead.
We got to get that body cam footage from when he went in there.
From when he went into the postmaster's office?
About what he told her.
Yep. Yeah, he didn't want to tell me for some reason. Oh, these guys are just a couple of clowns from YouTube here to stir up shit. Huh? You know, the way I look at it is, yeah, I may be stirring it up, but you put it in the pot.
I wonder if that is a generational thing because
I didn't have any shit when I got
that's
here.
not the first time in
So we'll stick around and see if we can get any
these
positive
audit videos I've seen, like the cops
elements
or
into this
somebody,
video.
like
That was
try
terrible.
and poke fun of them for being YouTubers, alright?
Sault Ste. Marie, your post office and your police just let you down miserably. Tourist
Like the
town.
one I was watching earlier, the guy's like, oh, you wanted to make fun of me because I was on YouTube and I had a PayPal, or what is it? GoFundMe or something. It's like,
Yeah.
and it was 'cause I
Well, that's what it is, guys. They hope you don't know what your rights are and try to give you unlawful directives in the hopes that they're just going to, you know, the cops are like electricity and water. They're just trying to find
I
the
think, you know, the
easiest
boomers
path
think it's
to the
like,
destination they want to get to. So
why you
if they can
online
lie to you and
asking
just
people
tell you
for
you're not allowed to be here and you fall for that crap and leave, that makes their life easy and see you later. When somebody knows their rights and knows what the law is and isn't going to be bamboozled like that, they get upset. And that's what you just saw here today. And you know why they act like that? Is because in their mind, they say to themselves, we know what they're doing. They're on YouTube. This video is going to go on YouTube. They want to make clowns out of us. We're not going to give them that. So they show up and make clowns out of themselves. Which is all anybody can do anyway. I can't make anybody look like a clown, and I can't make anybody look good. All I can do is record whatever you choose to do. How am I going to make you look bad? Here's a Michigan State Police vehicle. Emergency support team.
Whatever issue your iPhone may have, Tenorshare Reiboot can fix them all. We could fix more than 150 iOS stock issues and enter or
Okay, we got another police vehicle, the big SUV pulled up, okay.
And you see how stupid they are too? They actually admit that it's because of the camera. He didn't say they don't want you in the parking lot. He said they don't want you in the parking lot taking pictures. So 100% about the camera. We're just getting a thumbs up from this guy in the Penske truck here. And that brings up a good point, guys. If you're ever out and about and you happen to see us doing an audit, come up and say hello. Even if you don't like what we do, come up and tell me you don't like what I do. You know, happy to hear any constructive criticism you have. And also very happy to meet any supporters we might have. So feel free to come up and shake hands, fist bump, and say hello. Engine 52.
Why you don't tell her she could go, AP?
Dude, the next person that says anything to me, I'm going to bust out the Greek accent. For those of you who don't know, I don't know if I ever mentioned it before. My stepfather, when I was growing up, from the time I was 7 years old, is Greek from Greece. And those of you who have Greek relatives will know what I mean. There's Greek and then there's Greek from Greece. And I can do his accent pretty good. And I even know a few choice words in Greek. Definitely don't speak Greek, though. That's not what I'm claiming. Enough to fool you, though, I think. Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. Postal workers are in there going, yeah, we called the cops on them, but there's nothing they can do. So sorry about that. More fear fostering. Let's all huddle together and make each other feel warm and fuzzy. Somebody's doing something we don't like or we don't understand. Panic. I'm sorry, I don't understand my English. It's not that good. No, I'm serious. Can you tell me what you're saying? I didn't hear you, ma'am. I'm sorry. I don't know what she says. I'm from Greece. Thank you, sir. What's your first name? Right on. Gotcha. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these people, man. I mean, come on. It's a camera. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to bite you.
Residents seem to be familiar with
Oh
them.
my God. Maybe I'm going to make you famous. Smile, wave, and say,
based on the city
no
they go
fuckery.
to? I don't know.
That's it. I can count from 1 to 10 in Greek. For those of you who are Greek and don't believe me. Ένα, δύο, τρία, τέσσερα, πέντε, έξι, επτά, οκτώ, εννέα, δέκα.
Is attracted to this content, I think.
And I can also say, σκατά φας βραστά με τη χούφτα. Go find out what that means. Σκατά φας βραστά με τη χούφτα. And my accent's on point. How we doing, boss?
Craig, nice to meet you guys, man.
Right on, man. What's your first name?
Craig.
Craig, pleasure to meet you, Craig.
Nice to meet you. How you guys doing? Yeah, I saw you guys were out in Marquette. I was hoping you guys would swing by here.
Yeah, well, can't pass up Sault Ste. Marie.
For sure.
I'm just glad I learned how to say it before I got here.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you guys? Sure. Yeah, I haven't warned them or anything, so.
Cool. Yeah, don't tell them.
They're all on their own.
We'll be nice to them.
For sure. Nice.
It's a good thing he's taller than me.
For sure.
Right on, brother.
Gentlemen.
Appreciate you, man. Have a good day. And see, even with that, guys, as benign as that might seem to you, who knows? That guy could be the chief of police. I don't know. I take him at his word, but I don't know who he is. So, you know, you kind of don't offer up any more information than you'd want your worst enemy to know, type of thing. Whistling Diesel.
So what are you thinking? It's $255.
You want to go in and get the stamp?
Yeah, sure.
Huh? Let's do it. Let me make sure I got my money ready. Now, I'm going to just mention, we may be denied service here. And if they do decide to deny a service, there's really nothing about it. I can't jump over the counter and force them to sell me a stamp. But we could document the fact that they denied service and take it from there. So let's see how it goes. Wish me luck. Wish us luck. Let's take a quick look around here first. They have the old, these are cool. I appreciate these things. They got all the old style P.O. boxes. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. It's pretty cool. Let's see if we have the document here. Most postal employees fail to read. Yeah. Poster 7. Mandatory reading for all postal employees and all police that show up here.
I forgot to download the...
So,
I don't think you've been
this
here
post
in the audio,
office
so
was dedicated in 19...
Pause that for a second. I'm gonna pause that for a second. Keep rolling on YouTube. That's the world treating you, Isaac. Alright. Alright, Twitch, I can stream with y'all later. I gotta figure some stuff out on that. Y'all later. I gotta figure some stuff out on that. Y'all later. I gotta figure some stuff out on that. I gotta figure stuff out on YouTube too. YouTube.